Hey, what's up, guys? Today I wanted to talk about the unfair equalizers of COD. So, when I say equalizer, I don't mean a good thing. That's why I say unfair. Um, First, I'll tell you about what FPSs used to be like, because they're so much different than they used to be like. COD, I would not say is. I don't even start thinking that's the first FPS that ever came out. Um, Dr. Pepper once again. uh, Me and my friends, I had like me and like three or four other guys that would just go into a lobby all the time. And on Battlefield 1942, and this is how all old FPSs used to be. And we would just absolutely, just cock stomp these people. I mean, it was not like even close. Like, I mean, if you were pretty well skilled, like if you were good at strafing, if you were aggressive, if you played smart most of all, then you would just completely, I mean, like absolutely, just dominate these people. To give you a little bit of perspective, I think it would be like a score and domination on COD of like 5 to 250 by the end of the game, and they would have five. That's how bad we would beat them. And these people would rage quit to the point of never picking up the game again. So they would just rage quit for life on the game. And developers of COD see this and they say, well, we don't want people rage quitting our game for life. We want, to have a broad audience. We want to have a lot of fans of this game that want to come back every year, that don't rage quit the game for life. And sure, people rage quit out of matches, but you don't see people just putting down COD for life. And that's how the older FPSs used to be. If you were skilled, then you won. And if you were average or not so skilled, then you lost. And that's how games should be. But COD sees this and they want to change it up, or COD developers see this, they want to change it up. So they say, "Oh, we need to make this. We need to make our game so it's or our games so it's the average or not so skilled gamer can get a good game every once in a while, can get that flawless game every once in a while, to bring them back to the game thinking, oh, I can get that flawless again, maybe this game. So we need every once in a while so they can just peak up and be like kind of like a role player instead of just get absolutely dominated on. So what they do is they add things like lag, um, unfair, no, not unfair, unbalanced weapons, and overpowered perks and weapons and stuff like that. And the first one is lag. People are going to say, like, why would they want lag on their game? And, there is lag every once in a while on COD, actually more than once in a while. And I can tell you it's intentional, because if they wanted to get rid of it completely, actually I would have say that for a bit. The reason why they would want lag is so, say, an extremely skilled gamer comes up against a lower skilled gamer, and, again, they want that lower skilled gamer, that casual gamer, to get a good game every once in a while, so they give them these chances, such as the better skilled gamer gets lag. Even if he has a really good internet, say you pay like $300 a month for your internet and have Comcast internet, stellar internet, you're still going to get lag if you're not host. So they say, oh, we'll pick a host, one person to host the match, and even if his internet's really good, he still can't support people in different countries. Say you don't get put in lobbies like this very often, but say if someone from the U.S. was playing someone from Australia, I don't care how good your internet connection is, you're not going to be able to have no lag that entire game. So with these one person hosts, you get these lag drops with random people, and that way these random people can, or these not so good people can dominate every once in a while. How do you fix this? Dedicated servers. You have, if they would have dedicated servers, which they can definitely afford. I'm pretty sure the COD budget is pretty high right now. They would have it like in the regions, like say the Middle Eastern region, or just the Eastern region of the U.S. would just have a server for, you know, I'm pretty sure the way dedicated servers works, my understanding is that it works around the world. Everyone just gets like a different connection or something. I think that's I just think that's what's true. Um, but yeah, the way you fix it is dedicated servers, and I mean, they decided, hey, we don't want that because every once in a while we want, you know, lag drop, so maybe they'll get that second chance and kill him because the other guy gets lag, which is really unfair. Um, let's see. Also, the unbalance of weapons. This is just crazy in MW3 and all the COD games. I can't tell you how many times, because I'm an aggressive player, so I like to use submachine guns a ton because they're supposed to work well at close range. Meaning, if we had the same reaction time, if I'm meeting up with somebody in a gunfight and we react at the exact same time, we redraw our guns and start shooting at the exact same time. He has an assault rifle, I have a submachine gun. It doesn't matter what submachine gun I have or what assault rifle he has. I should be able to kill him close range, and he should be able to kill me medium range. That's how the balance is supposed to be. And then sniper rifles are only supposed to be able to kill long range. That's not the case because I've been in many situations where we'll react at the same time. I'll put 10 bullets in his face and it's about to kill him, and then he just shoots one sniper rifle shot and it kills me. In real war, would that happen? No, absolutely not. You would not stand a chance if you had a sniper rifle and the other person had a submachine gun or any machine gun. And I've been killed by assault rifles close range a number of times, so weapon unbalance is definitely not the best in COD, which I think that's the reason why they do that type of stuff. They say, "Oh, we want people to snipe, we want people to do all these different types of things." So, they're going to want to run out every once in a while and want to give them that chance where, you know, lag and weapon unbalance so you can easily kill them close range with the sniper, but you just won't always win. And then there's OP weapons and perks. I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 enough to comfortably say, this weapon is OP, or this weapon is OP, or this perk is OP. But I do know that in Black Ops, a huge problem was Ghost and the FAMAS, and or either one of those. That was a huge problem, and the reason why these COD developers add this is because, they say, oh, we want, if this gamer is having a bad game, if this casual gamer is having a bad game, we don't want them to rage quit the game. We just want them to say, oh, I can resort to the FAMAS now and maybe pull off, better scores. So, I guess, in MW3, I can't really say, that OP stuff is a problem because there's really not that much stuff that's a problem. Because the reason why I think that is because it has a great sound system. Of all the things that's bad with all the Modern Warfares, I think that it has a really great sound system. Like, if you have a headset, you'll be able to hear someone behind you. So, as bad as Assassin is, you can't see him on the UAV, and he's behind me. Well, I can still hear his footsteps, so maybe I'll be able to turn around and kill him. But with Black Ops, it was just a horrific sound system. So, I had no way of knowing if someone's behind me if they had Ghost. So it's basically like, that's why I think Ninja is pointless. People have Ghost, and I can't hear them, so what do? Nothing. And why should these things be taken away? Well, it's obvious. Like, what do you learn from this stuff? Like, say I walk up and I get lag and the guy kills me because he didn't get lag. What do you learn from that? How do you improve from that? The answer is you don't. And some may say, well, they're the worst players, they need the help. Well, at the same time, why can't they just get practice and do it the normal way like everybody else? It's the same concept with death streaks. A lot of people think death streaks should be taken off, and then other people were like, well, the worst players need help because they're not as good. Well, then they should be practicing, playing the game more, trying to get better at it, not getting these boosts from the game, such as Painkiller, which I don't even know if is in Modern Warfare 3. These stupid stuff like Deathman's Hand, which you can't even anticipate, which is, Deathman's Hand is, they get on Last Stand, and if you knife them, you blow up. There's no way of telling if they have that. And what do you learn from that? Absolutely nothing. Um, so I guess I'm slightly biased in this because, I wouldn't call myself the casual gamer, as in older FPSs such as Battlefield 1942, we'd go in this lobby, me and a group of friends, and we just absolutely dominate. And now I come to COD, I'm like, why am I sucking? Because of these equalizers that the games set out for these worst types of gamers. So I hope I made sense in this. I know everyone's not going to agree with me because a lot of people are those casual gamers. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the casual gamers. I'm not saying they should be punished, but I'm just saying it's not a very logical way to run a game if you're supporting the people with less skill. And, it should be the other way around because they should be rewarded for how good they are, not, you know, we're going to give these guys stupid skill type of stuff that you can't learn from. Like, again, you learn nothing if you die from lag. And it's not just your internet connection, it's the host internet connection, whether it drops or not. So I really think they should get dedicated servers. I really think that they should balance weapons, which is easy. They could, they just don't want to. And I really think they should take away these OP things, which isn't a problem in Modern Warfare 3, because again, the sound system is great. So if you have a headset, then you're pretty much set off. If you don't, then tough luck. You should buy a headset because they really are like a lot better than you think. Um, Besides that, I guess that's all. I hope I addressed everything well. Unfair equalizers, they shouldn't be put in the game. I've only seen this with CoD. I don't want to speak too much against Battlefield since I haven't played it, all that much. I'm pretty much played Battlefield like a few times in my life. So, I mean, you can apply this to any type of new, like, that's how much gaming has shifted. Like, all these other games are adding this also, and I can tell you for a fact that CoD developers intentionally add this stuff such as lag. Like, they could get rid of the lag with dedicated servers, and don't even tell me, oh, they don't have enough money to, you know, set up a Wi-Fi freaking station to cover the region. Yeah, they do. It's CoD. It's pretty nice budget in the CoD franchise, and I really think that they could. But at least Modern Warfare 3 has good sound systems. That's why I'm bringing no content of it, because I think these games have unfair equalizers, and I'm not gonna say it takes no skill, but there are times when these no-skilled people can get kills off of stupid type of stuff. You're always gonna have this stuff like in any FPS, even the older ones that were more fair. You're always gonna have this stuff where like kills like someone kills you from behind, and you were reloading or something. There's always gonna be those little things that you can't get rid of, but COD's just put it completely out of perspective from unintentional little things you can't get rid of to intentional huge things that need to be taken out of the game. And that's why it's to broaden their audience. And it's working too. Like, all these casual gamers are like, oh, I can get a good game every once in a while, and the majority of gamers out there are casual gamers when I'm not. But most people are casual out there, and they like COD because they can dominate every once in a while. I just think it's stupid because it's not a logical way to run a game. So, that's all my thoughts for now. I mean, I can't really bring any gameplay to back this up. People have been complaining. They're like, for this series, you need to not have a freaking picture in the background of bones. They think that's stupid. Well, it'd be kind of ironic if I brought gameplay because I'm saying that I don't like the game anyway. So that's all for now. Any opinions are accepted. Just try to keep it under control. And yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. I got the video rendering right now. It's called Back to Our Roots. That's probably going to be up before this one. So if you didn't get that in the sub box, make sure you go back on the previous video. That's 60% rendered right now as I'm talking. Actually, 58.9, 59. But it doesn't really matter. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.